Innovation. That term gets thrown around like, you can't believe. I'm sick of everybody. Oh, I'm innovating. I'm changing. Okay. Here's a real life example of what true innovation looks like. You take something that was maybe working well. Okay, our industry is kind of a great example of that. If you can see where I'm going with this, but I'm going to give you one that comes from this world. How many of you out there had a Blackberry? I had one. Everyone that had a Blackberry said that it was the greatest device ever created. We had this keypad. Everyone loved it. If you ask anybody right now that had a Blackberry, they'll still tell you, man, I loved my Blackberry. It was the greatest thing ever. You know what happened with Blackberry? They had it. They had the world on their platform. They had everybody hooked. Everybody loved their Blackberry. To this day, I just said, people still talk about how much they loved it. Now, you take Apple iPhone. Right? Comes out. iPhone comes out. The Droid system comes out. Basically smartphones on this level. And everybody's like, they're gimmicks. BlackBerry went the same thing. It's a gimmick. No one's gonna go after that. We got this. We're BlackBerry. We got this. And then what ended up happening? They started getting better and better. These phones kept getting better and better and better from a technology standpoint. True innovation. And BlackBerry started falling behind. So they went from having it. They owned it. They owned that space. Let me tell you where my example goes with this. Traditional brokerages, did they not own the space? Were there companies out there that at one point in time, I'm not going to name any, Remax is one of them. There's a couple of them out there. Bigger companies that are out there that own the space. Coldwell Banker, again, I'm not going to name any, right? That own the space, but then all of a sudden what ended up happening? Innovation occurred and it changed over into where now you have to start thinking differently. You have to start doing things differently. You have to start performing differently as a company. Okay? That's what EXP did. They changed the game. They're the smartphone of this industry. They're giving you more tools. They're giving you better ways to get questions answered. They're building a platform where there's no franchises, there's nothing holding you back from location. It's what we all want. But at the time, when we all had our Blackberries, we didn't know we wanted this because it was in the beginning phases, right? It was just starting to come out. I don't know what's this thing. I don't know. It's a little glitchy. I had one of the first Droids. It didn't really work that great. But now, when it starts becoming like a proven system, we realize how much better it is. Now, no one has a Blackberry. Why am I bringing all this up? I just heard about a week ago that Blackberry literally discontinued the service forever. I didn't even know Blackberry still existed. But it did. But they discontinued the service forever. So they went from being a company that had all of it. They had the world at their fingertips in this space. And they lost it because they didn't innovate. Now, I don't want you to be that type of person that's in an environment where you're not innovating enough to lose what you have. I'm not saying you're going to lose it, but you gotta innovate to progress forward, right? That's what the smartphones did. That's what EXP is doing as a company. Innovating, changing the game, bringing what used to be a traditional model into the modern age so that you can advance and grow even better. Now, I don't know about you, but I sure as hell don't want to use a BlackBerry right now. I'm going to stick with my iPhone. So I think you should reflect on that same way for where you're currently working and see if this is an opportunity for you.